Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be featuring on what I've gotten for the past couple of months, including some bags, some SLGs, and definitely the shoes. These footwear, it's some, I've gotten them a couple of months, accumulatively. And let me just show you a bit of, let's do a mini review and also share with you a little bit on how I feel. I've worn all of them already, and let me just give you a little bit of a heads up, like how does it feel, and if you may like it or not. So let's just begin with, these are the espadrilles. This is the latest in the current season, which is the Egyptian gold feature that we're talking about, and this is brand new in lambskin, which is a bit of a foil, which I thought, but it's very comfortable nonetheless. I've gotten it on sale, and it's very comfortable. It's a past season item, and this is the latest season, also the current season, which is in tweak, and I do love this particular color combination. And yep, it just is a very fun color. I wear a lot of pastel and white and muted color clothes, so these would be like a little bit, the feature of my outfit, probably. That's what I can say. Moving up would be my slides. These are the favorite footwear that which I very often wear. As you can see, let's start with Chanel. This is the little sandals, and I don't really buy these kind of sandals because I find it a little bit, troublesome and difficult to put on, because I just rather, as you can tell, slip it on and I'm ready to go. So all of these are slip-ons except this pair, but I really thought that it's really pretty. I've gotten it on sale also, and yep, it's my size. So I'm like, okay, if I get it in my size, I'll get it. If it's not, it doesn't fit well, then I wouldn't. This is more of a, the pearls, which I thought is very pretty. I love pastel colors, and this particular base is more like a caviar leather on our handbag, very durable kind, which I think goes very well. But anyway, if your foot is on it, no one sees that anyway. So people is gonna take a look at the main beauty, which is the whole pearl. And next, it's totally a different look, which is the very, very casual straw kind of slip-ons, which this is a little big for my size, but I do kind of like it a lot. And yeah, I think it's half size bigger if I'm not wrong, and it's just a little loose on me, but it's better than much tight. So yep, that's what it looks like. It comes in two colors, featured in blue, and this particular one, initially I picked the blue first, but after trying on between the blue and this one, this actually it matches outfits better, and it looks a little bit more aligned in terms of the color scheme. The blue is a little bit of everywhere, a little messy eventually when you put it on your feet. Yeah, so when you wear it on. And next would be my three favorite. This is it's slip-ons, and this is Louis Vuitton Giant LV. I of course picked this color. Initially I wanted the pink. After trying on again and again, I just didn't fall in love, and because my essay didn't think that I would get another piece of this, because I've already gotten the molds, of the same color. And in the end, when she pulled this out, I just love it. And since I've got a credit note with them, so I of course use it on this. And this is my Dior. I love this. It's very, very classy. I love the color. Initially, when I first saw both, I'm drawn to this because I thought the color contrast is very pretty. It's more light color, like almost white. But I settled on the classic ones. But after I've worn it like a week or plus, I think a week or two, I went back and I've gotten this pair also. So I've got two pairs of that. I almost wanted to get a third pair of another color. But it's sold out for that particular color. But I'm just contemplating if I should go for it anyway. Next would be the last three pairs. This I've gotten it from the Gucci private event. I've actually initially gotten a slip-on, but my husband and my kids were like, they may not suit me that well. So so I went back and I changed into this. It's a bit more of a muted color. It looks like it has this particular python snake color looking, or crocodile looking. Yep. And then so it's comfortable, that's all I can say, and it's easy to match for this color, but it's a little bit muted, I feel. But since I was doing an exchange, and this is one of the options that it's, you know, that catches our attention, and it's something different from my collection. So there we go. In terms of comfort level, I'll come to that. This is my Louis Vuitton shoe, and I've worn it, as you can see, is white in color. Every piece I've shown you, they are like singular. One side, this I have to show you both sides, right? So that's where you know how the whole look of this particular shoe. And I'm not really a sneaker person, and yep, but it's just so pretty. This has been out for a while in this season. I'm like really slow in getting it because I was contemplating if I should get the Fendi one, but I knew that Louis Vuitton have similar, and so I did not get the Fendi piece. But by the time when I'm into Louis Vuitton to get this particular pair, they do not have my size. They only have one size up or half a size up, which is a little bit loose for me. It's like falling off my ankles, and we've ordered, we've waited. Unfortunately, it didn't come, and that's where I decided that I'm going to go for this because bigger is better than smaller anyway. So I've done some stuffing, I've done some here and there on the shoe. It worked out, but not perfect, but at least it's wearable and I can walk in it, and it's still pretty good. But I just love this particular look event. I like it when I first saw it, but because I know that I'm not a sneaker person, that's why I didn't jump on it. So almost until the whole season is finishing, ending, and the new items, new designs are coming in, then I'm asking for this. That's why they don't have the stock, and I was so upset after that, after trying and after getting, and I'm just, you know, I figured about the whole stuffing thing for about a week plus, and finally I've got it fixed. And but in between, I was like, I love Fendi anyway, and I did fall in love with this pair, but I've just chose to buy the Louis Vuitton one. So I just went back to Fendi and see if that my size, if they do. I wanted a piece, you know, a pair that is my true size. And this is it, and this is the last pair in the whole country that is of my size. So I'm so glad I've gotten it, and I have yet to want this. So yeah, but these are like, probably, I don't buy many sneakers, but these are easy to match because it's like white, it goes with everything. And with this particular anagram, monogram, you know, with the hardware, it just stands out. It's just very chic, but yet the whole shoe is white, so therefore it's a pretty good piece that actually goes well with generally most outfit. Right, here we go. So this is the aerial view of all the shoes that I've gotten. I love them. And yeah, so in terms of comfort level, just a quick one. These Chanels are very comfortable generally. It's just that the lambskin, I could get my true size because it's lambskin, the leather stretch. Tweak, I would have to get maybe like half a size up usually, or maybe even one size up. And for these slides, I would say that they are, I wouldn't say like super comfy, but they are pretty comfortable to wear on. These are a little bit more rigid, but it doesn't bite into your feet, so it's pretty good. This is, it softened up pretty quickly also. There's no problem, in fact a little loose, but the lambskin below is very luxurious. And of course, in terms of wear and tear, lambskin is a little bit more vulnerable, but if it's on shoes, trust me, it's very, very comfortable, very good to walk in. But yes, you may get a bit paranoid, like, you know, whether, you know, overworn it or whatsoever, for some people who are just pretty fussy with things. This pair, I would say it's it bites into my feet a little bit over here. First of all, it's probably very new. I can't tell you until I wear this like 5 times, 8 times. I've only worn this once, so I can't tell you, but the first time of wearing this part actually bites into my feet, which is a little painful, but over time we never know. So because I do have a pair of two that is like very sturdy leather from Chanel. It bites initially, but after 5 wears, the leather softens. It's so comfortable. It's just moving along with your feet, you know, the movement, and it blends in very well. So I can't say for sure because I've only worn it once. Give me like 5 times. If you're interested, I'll do a follow-up in that. This is very comfortable. It matches, you know, it actually dresses up a lot of a regular, you know, outfit that's a little bit more dressed down, you put this on, you look very chic because of the color, because of the design, and because it's Chanel. So the whole thing just elevates the whole outfit, I would say. I dress this usually with my shorts, sometimes denim, sometimes with my dresses, generally, and I wear these mainly with, yeah, as you know, my shorts, my denims, and my dresses. These are mainly with my pants, or I even wear them with skirts sometimes. It's just about the color combination and what finish do I want to look eventually after that. So I think that they all go very well with my outfit generally, which are mainly like pants, shorts, dresses, skirts. Yeah, I wear them all. So yep. So these are my new addition, and let's move into my bags and SLGs. And moving in, I have these little babies added into the collection. First things first would be this particular Deauville tote from Chanel. It's in full leather. This is nothing new. I know you have seen videos on this. It comes in a couple of colors, but it's a repeated style from Chanel from last year. Ever since I didn't get it last year because I thought it's a little bit too big for my liking. Let me just get the authenticity card out. Oh, hang on a second. Okay, so it's number 28 series over here, and what we are looking at is the brush gold hardware. And because it's full leather, I gathered that I do not really need this bag organizer inside, which I find it a little bit of a chore sometimes. It's very helpful, I would say, the bag organizers, but in case I do not want to use a bag organizer, this would just suit perfectly fine for me. So that's number one that I've gotten, and it's a replenishment, you know, from the previous season, I would say. And the next bag, I would say it's something that I have not really expected myself to get. I have already gotten the pink or the red, you call it. They call it the red, I think, or the pink, but we call it the coral. Yeah, I've got it in that. I've gotten coral in medium, and this is the small size, which is perfect. I would say it's very comparable to like a rectangular mini. But one thing about this bag, it does fall in front a little bit because of the design of the bag. But other than that, I would say I really love the use of it. I really love the functionality. I love the capacity for its size. I love the shoulder strap and everything. I'm not going to go into details because there are videos on this, but I will be eventually doing a comparison between the small and the medium size, and in terms of what fits, you know, blah blah blah, and my thoughts on them. And but generally, this is one of my favorite feature or favorite look, favorite bag from Chanel in terms of style. I love a top handle bag recently, and then I do like vanity cases a little bit more now after you know, having the beige one that I have. So but in terms of color, in terms of the design, in terms of the look of it, I'm pretty fussy still. So that's why I didn't jump on any others, but I thought this is a very pretty looking. The color, it's everlasting black, and then I enjoy this style very much, and it's in a small size. Yep. Next, I can't remember have I shown you guys this, but anyway, this is the round coin purse I've gotten from this current series. Yeah, and then because there's been, like, you know, some private launch, there's also private sale from Chanel, and then therefore it's been like a bit of more of a buying. If you've seen my shoes, you've seen my this and that. Yeah, but the thing is, I haven't gotten any bags from the current, you know, the gold, I can't pronounce that, you know, that name for it, so I'm not gonna try. But that particular gold series, I haven't gotten any bag from that collection, but I've gotten these during the collections. Yeah, so this is part of their collection, which is the Egyptian looking thing also. This is the extra large card holder that I've gotten. I can't remember have I shown this in the previous one. Anyway, I just show you guys. This is it's like a velvet finishing, and then it's, yeah, a double slot inside, the big slot, and this is the extra slot over here. So it's just like the XL card holder, but without the slit pocket on the back. That's all you can. I have seen this, if I remember correctly, is a matte black, and then a gold, I think, a matte gold. But this is, sorry, this is the prettiest one, which is the you know, shimmer, shine, iridescent kind of leather. So yep, love this piece. And then I would have my 3 YSL. I know I've shown you my YSL already, I believe. This is the neon yellow that I was talking about. This is the yellow that I've gotten, which I was contemplating if I should get. No regrets. I love this yellow. It's just a big popped of color in my bag. Whenever I just open my bag, it's very easy to reach. It's very easy to identify. This is even better. It's even striking. It's even more loud. And the only thing is that this is leather. And pulling out your cards, because it's leather, it's a smooth finishing, like the caviar smooth finishing. It's easier to draw the cards out from these slots, I would say. Comparing with this, it's more like the neon yellow, and its finishing is a bit like the patent leather, something like that. So I would say that sometimes, especially when it's new, I mean, the cards material, if it's plastic, it actually, you know, stick a little bit onto the patent. So when it's already tight, it's already tough to pull it out. And when it's sticking on it, it's even tighter, it's even tougher to pull your card slots, you know, sorry, your cards out from the card slots. So, but it's not a deal breaker, I would say, because the color is lovely. But what I did, I actually used I stashed some cards inside to stretch this out a little bit, so that's going to be easier to use and access to those cards. That's why this pink color is with some cards. It's not the current card holder I'm using. I'm just putting my extra cards in to just, you know, stretch the leather a little bit so that's really easier to use. And I really love these two fun colors. It's a great pop of color in the bag. Really, if you are into pop of colors, you wanted something that shines in your bag, and like me, you've grown out of the classics, then I would say that, yep, these are the colors that they're pretty good. And I would say, in terms of price point, pretty comparable with Chanel and Louis Vuitton, that sort. I wouldn't say that they're very economical, but at least there are more options for you out there now. And these are the current season. So if you're into it, go for it now in store or online, I think. I've got mine online. Next would be my 3. If you look at the pouch, you know what are they. They are the mini case, and I believe you have seen this, which is my gold one, and I have 2 of them, of course. Yeah, I don't buy all of them in 2s, but I do know that to me this would be like a collector piece. So I do plan to keep one and use one, and eventually I'm not sure if I'm going to let it go or just use and use and use. But why am I buying? If whenever I'm not too sure about the item, but I do like the leather, or I do like to have a piece of something from it, I do get the SLGs. And if I don't know what to get, or if I'm not sure what else do I want or need, I would definitely jump on a mini case, because as a kid, since a kid, I have always been liking pouches. I like my stuff to be organized. Like one pouch would be money, one pouch would be stationery, another pouch would be my you know, the napkins, tissues, sanitary items. Another pouch can be my little head earphones. You know, when I was a kid, I do use earphones, blah blah blah. Another pouch can be for my essentials, for my, you know, some other gears, like, you know, the mobile phones. And in the past, we have pager, remember? Yeah, that sort. So I do have pouches. I do have like 5 or 6 pouches in my bag in the past. I just like my things to be in the pouch rather than just loosely running around. And I ultimately will have a very big pouch to put in all my extra papers from school, from work. Books, probably not, but yeah. So that's what I do. So don't ask me why do I need so many pouch, because first of all, I love them. Second of all, I always find that you can always find a use for a pouch. You can use it as a wallet, you can use it as a catch-all, you can use it as so many reasons, and I find them pretty, and I just want to collect it, and I don't have to justify myself, but I just love it. Okay, so next would be black in color. I didn't jump on this immediately when my SA shown this to me, because I thought it's a little, if you realize, all of my mini cases are like that. You know, the classic CC in the middle, and then it's just playing with the leather. All of it. So this is my first one that I have charms with it. And a little different. It's pretty. And when I first saw it, I didn't get it. I told her, no thanks, I'm not interested. You can pass on. And then, like I said, I've grown into this really well. When I first gotten this, I thought it's really too gold. I am not too sure will I like it. That's why I didn't get their mini bags or the medium flaps or any other flaps, because I just find it a little bit too gold on a bag, or But SLG, I tell you, from my bag, when I just pull this out, it is just like the statement piece. It's very pretty. It's loud, but not overly loud. And it's very durable. Ultimately, what draws me is not the color itself only, it's the leather. Because when I feel it, yes, it feels like embossed or debossed, and the texture. But it's not the sturdy, thick kind of leather. There's a pro and cons to it. I can come to that. But it's rather thin feeling, because if you have the real crocodile, you know that they're very sturdy and they're very thick and they're very heavy. This is very lightweight. You get the same effect, but it's very thin. And I kind of like it. And I could say it's pretty durable. I mean, can I use the word waterproof? Like if you really have water on it, yeah, nothing goes in. I mean, not overnight, but yeah. So that's what I'm saying. And I do enjoy this piece, how they treated the leather. And then until the next SA not persuaded me, they were like talking about, oh, how rare is this? How beautiful is this? And they were like, I mean, since I collect items, I should collect one of this. But so I was like, really? And while my essay was in packing some of my stuff, so when she came out, and then I told her, okay, I'll just add one. I asked if there's an extra piece, and then she got this out for me, so I've gotten it, and I went home with it. I didn't use this at all. I just kept it because I thought I would just, like what the SA say, collect it. I don't plan to use it. And then until I have another piece, which is because for a while, I think I'm a little slow sometimes for many items. Like this item also, when it's first launched, I'm not interested. I have to wait for the relaunch in order to get this. Same as my vanity case. First launch, I don't like it. Relaunch, I get it. So same thing. It's it took me a while to really digest. And when I really look at it, I really think it's pretty. Look at the color. Look at the how it contrasts with the leather. And because I have tried the durability of this, I have great confidence in this in this piece. The only concern is like, would this color, wear and tear, like fade or color transfer? I mean, but the thing is, I use my things, I keep them pretty pristine. I don't baby it, but I do keep them pretty pristine generally. So therefore, I think that it couldn't turn out too bad anyway. But I thought I want to keep it as a collector piece as well. So that's why I've gotten another piece. This is it. And then anyway, my son says it's very cool. He likes it. So I may pass down to him. I may not. I don't know. It's black and it's not too girly. If he wants it, we'll see how it goes. And then the last piece, I jump on it on the last piece because I've never seen it. And when I saw it, I was like, oh my God. So this is it. And I didn't get the second piece. Yes. And I don't plan to, I think. Yeah. So ta-da-da-da. This is the one in white. It's so pretty. I am a sucker for white items, pastel color items. I do like metallics, but it has to be with the right shine, with the right texture, with the right finish. I would, appreciate them a lot. I don't like all metallics, but I do kind of like metallics. But I am a sucker for all the pastel colors, baby colors, striking colors, but especially the pastel. Yeah, I do have a weakness for them. And this is a little different from the black. They are just with this hot stamping. I think it's in one shade. Let me see off the camera. Yeah, it's like, it seems to me like one shade. I was thinking, is it like gold and rose gold? It seems like it's pretty much all gold, matted gold, but not much of a different tone color. Let me show it to you. You can decide for yourself. I'm just looking at the Mademoiselle. It looks like a slightly different tone comparing with this, but off the camera, when I look at it like that, it looks the same. but on camera it looks a little different. But this black is definitely different. You can see the color change and all. Yeah, so I almost wanted to get like a double of this, but I was thinking I may not use this as much. I like it, I love it, but I am thinking to, yeah, just getting those two. So this one, I don't know, but as of now I have no intention yet to get double, and I think it's one is good enough. I just plan to keep it and collect this. Once in a while I'll use this, that kind of thing. Yeah, so this is my plan for it. So if I'm using it once in a while, I know I have many, that's why. Yeah, then I just, yeah, I can stay away from the second piece. So these are what I have gotten from these are pretty recent in terms of Chanel. They are like for the past couple of days, past couple of a week or so. In fact, the bag I have gotten 2-3 weeks ago, I think. Yeah, this bag I've gotten like last week. And I have 2 more bags to show you guys, but I don't want to add them into this video. It's going to be very long, and you please stay tuned because I am very excited that I've never expected myself to get those bags because they are on my no list, but I ended up getting both of them and they both fitted into my no list. So you do stay tuned if you are curious, and if you would like to find out what I've gotten and why have I changed my mind. Yep, I'll show them to you and I will explain why. And one of them you'll probably know why when you look at it. So well, it could be a debatable thing, but I'm just interested. I mean, yeah, it totally changed my mind when I saw it, but I did contemplate a little bit. But yeah, eventually I thought that if I were to get something like that, I might as well get it in that particular piece that was being offered. So stay tuned for my next video. And yep, there are 2 bags, and then yep, yeah, I'm excited actually. So okay, I'm gonna make that bag video now to upload the following week. So stay tuned and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you guys. Bye.